Schmoody! All right, here we go. Getting in another ranked draft. Um, yeah, see how things go. The greediness in me would love to get two 7 wins because I think that would be, oh, even two 6 wins. I think would work out to 1,700 gems, which I think would get me enough to get to 10,000. Not gonna hold my breath. So, uh, definitely not the rare I'd like to see in a first hand. Archon of Fallen Stars is nice. So, definitely can't not think about that. And especially when I look at the rest of the pack, there's nothing in there that really jumps out as really good. So, a 4/4 flyer, tons of enchantment in this set, enchantment to bring back. Going into the second pack, I see an Ior's Blessing, which is nice removal. Um, that's probably my pick there, just taking best card in the pack. None of these really get me excited, and none of the other commons are really worthwhile. Oh, so we're open on red, we're open on white, and of course the best cards in this pack are black. And a double black at that. Final Death is maybe the best common in the set. So Final Death opens us up to a single color piece of removal. Still black white, black red. Still, I guess, white red. Most Fager's nice. Ichthyomorpheus, but again, that doesn't beat out the Final Death. Gray's Merchant is really tempting as well. You always think about getting that fully black deck, but you got to get a lot of stuff out there, and it's really good for single colors. So we're gonna go with Final Death there, and maybe sticking with black. Hateful Iodine can be really nice if I can pick up. Favors will maybe come back to me. So running on the double colors, then maybe looking at black, white. Sunmane Pegasus is nice. Birth of Meletus is nice. Picking up a land, picking up a wall early on, kind of holds you over for that later game. But I think the Pegasus has just always been a pretty solid. So I'm gonna go with the Pegasus there. And here I think we're just gonna go with the Envoy. See up some enchantments. Maybe not the enchantment I was thinking of, but it's still not a bad enchantment, I guess. I might like it a little bit better than this conditional. Actually, we're going to take the Libation. I think Aspect might be more likely to come back. So, like, there's an Aspect there, but then here's another Sunmane Pegasus as well. Sunmane. With things coming back, I don't like any of this stuff. So we're going to take an uncommon. And nothing here, but take the Portent in case we get into like a bomb red. I guess we'll stick with black. Probably going to play. Take the uncommon. Alright, the Soul Shaper, and maybe we'll... Last card. No. Alright. Here we've got another Archon, which I think is what we want to play. This is marginal. This is a nice card. This is nice, but I don't think there's really a lot of thought. Go to this and just pick up some nice black or whites. Oh, I really like Entrancing Leer, and we don't really have anything. We have like one, maybe two pieces of removal. Looks like we're kind of pretty strong into that white-black. I really like the Chimera as well, though. So, I mean, we're sitting with 5 flyers. More of a chance of a Chimera than an Entrancing Leer. I guess the hero, if we're just solely going over the top. Definitely the Farika spawn there. Farika spawn was super tough right away. It's kind of slowed down a little bit, but I like Revoke Existence. Do I like it in best of one? That's the question. Thinking about this here, we're already kind of heavy on the top, so don't really want Rage Scarred. Kaimetras is fine, but we're not really working with a lot of enchantment creatures, so I think Revoke Existence is the thing to take there. I guess another... Boy, we really need to be picking up some enchantments. Yeah. We need to be picking up some enchantments, so... Because we're not looking like we're going to get a lot of synergy off of our Archons, to be honest. So this is just going rather fast. Alright. Mirror Triton is nice. But I don't think we have a lot of stuff we want to ditch, but as opposed to anything else, I think Dawn Evangelical makes more sense for our deck. We really need to look at picking up creature enchantments seriously here. Jeez. I guess we go for it. I mean, it's still the 4/4 flyer. I don't know what the odds of either of those coming back. Okay, there we go. So that's a definite enchantment that we want. Get that sunk down. Shoot. Definitely want to get... Ooh. We like Sentinel's Eye as well. So do we like Sentinel's Eye better than Aspect? Probably. Even though, I mean, it comes back on its own. And there's a whole lot of nothing. So this is a little bit scary. There's our Aspect. So... Probably should have took that 1/2 flash enchantment. We're just not going to have anything come back to us here, are we? Alright, well, this is a bad deck. So, winning one game with this would be happy. It's kind of on how the cards go, and admittedly, I didn't really look for anything else after kind of going on that first deck. And I mean, 3 Archons could be great, but we really would have loved to have paired that with a few other things. I mean, the fact is I should have took a Mogus Favor at one point for my Iodins. So I think I took a lot of dead cards, but if we're building around that, you know, kind of building around that, that's really like our only... I mean, we kind of need that, we kind of need this, kind of need that. Where are we at? 36. I mean, do we keep those in for the removal aspects? The lamp heads. And I mean, I even wonder if we put in that Nyxborn to put at 3. We're sitting at 15 creatures, so we do actually sit pretty well at creatures. The Iodine only works in the case of the 1 enchantment, so unfortunately we didn't get a lot to go with it. Oh, we want the enchanting there. Alright, I think that's our deck. We've got a lot of flying. Can't do a ton of stuff with stuff on the ground, but if we're worried about big guys, we have the Triumphant Surge. this could potentially take away something. We've got the Dreadful Apathy, which is going to be our main pullback target with the Archon. So maybe the Archon can kind of run some tricks here. We do have a few enchantment creatures in here. So a few ways to even potentially sack something for our advantage and then bring it back with the Archon. I don't see anything on the top that I'm really missing not having in this deck, so I don't want to name this deck after Hope and call it Poop Deck, but Weaksauce it is. I'm just not feeling it. Haven't exactly been on top of my playing game either, so all we're gonna do is record this draft. I don't really feel like moving into the games at this point, so we'll see how that all goes. All right, thanks for watching.